Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Slay the Spire, where today we're gonna be going back in for another run with the Silent. Now, I haven't had a lot of good things to say about the Silent in the last couple episodes, and I'll be honest, my views on the Silent are unlikely to change. I've delved deep into Reddit, and it seems that even people who like the Silent are acknowledging that yeah, the early game is kind of just bad, especially as you get into Ascensions. So let's talk about the problems with the Silent, but let's try and instead of dwelling on the negativity, maybe think about. I mean, at this point, I don't think the game is going to be patched or like receiving any balance changes, but maybe we can just daydream about about things that could have made the Silent better. So straight away, the first problem with the Silent is that you've got a starting deck of 12 cards instead of 10, which permanently puts you 2 card removals behind, and you've got a relic that is. How do I see what my relic is? I gotta see it from here. You got a relic that only works on turn 1. If it permanently gave you draw, that would be something else, but it only works on turn 1, right? And all it is helping you draw is trash cards. The other problem with... Excuse me. The other problem with the Silent is that the Silent has no way of increasing its damage. All it has in its I'm talking about the starting deck. All it has in its starting deck are basic strikes, a bunch of defense, a survivor, which I guess gets you going on the draw discard synergy. If you can get some, like tactician or reflex, and a thing that makes the enemies weak. Now, what's the problem with this is that maybe this will get you through Ascension 0, but the moment you get to the point where basic enemies are stronger, meaning basic enemies are harder to kill and they do more damage, all of a sudden, unless you get extra cards beyond your starting deck, you're going to be struggling against even the weakest trash mobs that are around, whereas every other character has ways of doing extra damage. The Ironclad can make people vulnerable, like set up a big turn where you just unload all your attacks. The Defect has dual cast, which you can do for a burst of damage. The Watcher has so much damage that you can almost just beat the the entire Act 1 without picking up any extra cards. The Silent has damage that is so pathetic that even against the weakest of enemies, the battles are gonna last maybe 1 to 2 turns longer than they would with other characters, and you are gonna be taking damage the entire time and just bleeding, just limping through. And it's a struggle. Now here's what I would have done to fix the Silent. Here's the first thing. Neutralize, instead of applying 1 weak, should apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable. At a minimum. Because right now, yes, neutralize synergizes with the heal hook. If the enemy is weak, then you get an extra thing. So it can still synergize with heal hook, right? Just make it also apply vulnerable. And no, this would not make the Silent OP. This would make the Silent barely on par with the Ironclad. Because the Ironclad has an expensive source of vulnerability, but the Ironclad also heals every battle, right? So no, this would not make the Silent too strong. It would just still you would still be behind the Ironclad because you have no healing. You'd just be slightly less behind. The other problem, I mean, this isn't really a problem. A lot of like, I guess every character has some weird build that's just weird. Grand Finale can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile. Deal 50 damage to all enemies. Seems nice, except when you do a little bit of thinking and you're like, oh, this is just like a crappier version of a Whirlwind. Because Whirlwind, with not that much, like, not even, you don't even need to get that lucky in a Whirlwind run in order to be doing 70 to 80 damage to all enemies. It uses up all of your energy, sure, but it does more damage than this, and you don't need to do any weird, like, no cards in your draw pile. That is such a restrictive thing. What I would do to fix the Grand Finale is, if you're gonna make it so restrictive, make it at least better than Whirlwind. And what it should do is, it should... Again, I don't think this is overpowered. I think it would be a just reward for setting up a deck where Grand Finale works, is that against trash mobs, again, rather than just dealing 50 damage, it should just immediately kill any non-boss enemy. Just instantly. It counts as an attack, so maybe you take reflect damage, sure, that's fine. But it should just instantly kill, right? Grand Finale, right? Live up to the name of the card. Don't just this, piddly little 50 damage. And maybe the upgrade can be something like, it still works if you have up to 2 cards in your draw. Something like that. Because right now, like, why would I ever try to do a Grand Finale build? Because it just feels like it sucks, right? But yeah, those are my thoughts. I mean, I said I would try to make it less negative. I guess some of the negativity still bled out into into my words. It's just hard to... It's just hard to feel good about playing this island. Let's see if maybe we get a good boss relic. You know what? That's pretty good. We just got Pandora's Box. We changed all our strikes into defense. We got Finisher, Blade Dance, Phantasmal Killer, and Corpse Explosion. You know what? Sure. We'll see what we can do. This is gonna be a weird build. We might just lose. You know what we can do is well, this is kind of garbage. Phantasmal Killer. Just get rid of that. Alright, now we do... I don't know about this, man. I don't know about this. This gives us block. Okay, this gives us a very good amount of block. We'll probably do a bit of a leg sweep action. And now we're blocking. And we have Tactician. Alright, this is a very good Pandora's... Okay, good. A very good Pandora's Box. Should we just bring in another Blade Dance? Or another Slice are both good, but I think Blade Dances ultimately help us out with our finisher action. Oh, we just get all 3 potions? Don't mind if I do. We do want to go to an early shop because there's some trash that needs to be removed from our deck. Eviscerate? How much? We don't have that much discard yet. Maybe we don't spend money on Eviscerate. I just gotta remove Corpse Explosion because I'm done with poison. I'm done with poison. Um, and we'll go to the right. We'll do Phantasmal Killer. We'll neutralize. And do a bunch of damage immediately. We're doing better. Alright. Sneaky Strike. Do you just take Masterful Stab? I'll take Masterful Stab. Because we like to do good early damage. And I think you're just dead on turn 1. This is the kind of damage that I like. Block Potion, I'll leave it. Reflex is much needed. Now we need like acrobatics pretty urgently. These guys. Can I kill? Yes, I can. And I guess we'll just play this. Don't wanna. Maybe I should have kept that, but Phantasmal Killer is fine. Gain block, and we'll just gain some energy next turn. And we'll, Masterful Stab is now useless. And of course it's shown up. I think we need draw a little bit more urgently, because we have lots of energy but nothing to do with it. Now with our shivs that are doing 8 damage each. We hilariously can still play Masterful Stab. Obviously, we retain the Tactician. Alright. Obviously, we just finish you off. Alright, pretty good run. Nunchaku is pretty good. I don't think we take either of these. I will even fight yet another elite. Of course, I'll anger these mushrooms. Unfortunately, we're taking 18. Let's take the damage, I guess. Could have taken the block potion, but well, this kind of sucks because we. What? I guess retain the reflex? Oh no, we oh, now we do get a retain a reflex. All right. Okay. Hit you. We don't have finisher, but we can do a bit of this action. Our shivs are doing extra damage. You're just dead. You're just dead. And you're just dead. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I don't think we take any of these. I will go for you. I was hoping it would be this guy. Is there any... There's no reason to do Tactician. I feel like the dead zones on... I need to... I'm having some issues with this controller. There's no point using this. Masterfully stab you. Yeah, I'm having some issues going like with it going specifically it going up instead of to the to the left or right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with this controller because right now it's not really ain't really working out. Let's make him weak. And let's make him weak. Let's do Phantasmal Killer for next turn. I will just take the energy potion. And we end our turn, and then we keep Reflex. Except we got no way of discarding it. But we should be able to just kill this guy, because we did get our finisher. Which, yeah, more than enough damage. Right, Centennial Puzzle is decent. Tools of the Trade is important for our a draw and discard. Bag of Marbles is fantastic, actually. I just wish we had... We drew both of our things and we have nothing to... Okay. Kill the guy in the back first. I think we can just kill these guys. Yeah, double shiv action. Alright, so this is a strong... It's got to be Eviscerate. Or do we take Concentrate? Both of these are good. I think... Eviscerate first. Oh god, yeah, there's major issues with this controller going to the... I'll just stop using the stick. I'll just use the D-pad. I've got to figure out, like, what is going on with that? Alright, so let's upgrade... We gotta upgrade both Reflex and Tactician. Or we could make Phantasmal Killer free. Let's upgrade Tactician. There's lots of things we need to do. We still might just die to this next elite. Especially if we draw trash early on, like we just did. Taking 8 damage for no good reason. $24 damage. That's. I guess we're taking 8 damage. Oh no. I guess we had enough damage to kill you. Do we take Sneaky Strike? I don't think we do. I think we do need to get a bit more deck control. Anchor I might just buy. I'll think about it. Ooh, hang on. So what in our deck would we never play? Probably leg sweep. Or like leg sweep and dodge and roll are not really doing anything for me. I'll remove leg sweep, and this might be just a horrible mistake. But if we can get through these guys... Let's masterfully stab you. What did I do? I got Phantasmal Killer, okay. So maybe I retain Eviscerate for next turn. Or I just retain Blade. You know what, I've got to do this. Oh yeah, yeah, I gotta just do this. Because what are we gonna draw? We're gonna draw Survivor, Tactician, Tools of the Trade. Yeah, Eviscerate. I mean, there's no reason to not retain it. So Survivor should draw... rid of I wish we had more discard, but we don't. There's no way for us to draw. Well, let's do this. Yeah, I was hoping no, I didn't want I don't want to end my turn. I don't want to... I was trying to confirm. I don't want to end my turn. Hang on. I didn't want to end my turn, dude. Hang on. Oh, God. Come on. I guess I'll stab this guy, take the block, play the Phantasmal Killer, play that. Same as before, except confirm. Trash in my deck. Survivor. Confirm that, and then don't accidentally hit Y again. Let's see if we can get the guy in the back killed. So double damage shivs. Powering up finisher. Eviscerate is up to 28 damage. I think finisher should be able to kill you pretty easily. Alright. Retain the Tactician, I guess. See what we draw. Stab you. Okay, this kind of sucks. Taking 10 damage. Alright. Choose a card to discard. The Tactician. Finally, we're getting... Oh yeah, the left stick on this controller is just completely ruined. Alright, well that's done. All these smooth stone. Oh yeah, okay, this is good. This is good. This is really good. Okay, there's lots of things that need to be improved. Let's make, at this point, Phantasmal Killer free. Stab you masterfully. Let's draw and... Man. Whatever. Let's just play this. Oh, this fucking sucks. That's gonna be 21 damage. I'll even... There's no point poisoning this guy. I'll retain that. Slime Crush, and we... Like... Oh my god, dude. Are you serious right now? We're gonna have to poison him just to get him out of, because otherwise we're just, otherwise this run is just dead. I'm gonna use my last potion. This is useless. Draw 3 cards could be huge. There's nothing in my draw, so I'll just do Master of Strategy. Okay, and now I think we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We can stab you masterfully. We can play some more shivs. And now we killed you. Oh my god. Alright, Adrenaline is kind of great. I'll take that. Now then. Velvet Choker would be a horrible idea. Cursed Key. Is decent. Or Busted Crown. Because I feel like we have most of the cards that we need. We just need to start improving them. So I'm gonna actually take Busted Crown. And we might still get useful cards from combats. We can still buy cards from shops. And speaking of shops, do you want to go question marks or do you want to go to an early shop? How about we go to an early shop and we just remove... oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, I need to fix this. This controller is not working out for me. I need to... Oh my god. Okay. Let's everybody calm down. Yeah. It's really awkward using the D-pad instead of the stick. But I'll remove dodge and roll because we just never really would need that. Even outmaneuver, like we want things that help us now. We don't want things that help us later. Wasting our vulnerability. And taking damage for no reason. Alright, choose a card to discard. It's gotta be Reflex. Our hand is probably close to full. Let's just play Phantasmal Killer. Let's draw and immediately discard that. Let's do a bit of this action, I guess. Alright. Let's make some space. Got lots of energy. And I think we can kill you. Okay, finisher is enough to kill. So we did take more damage. Another prepared is worth taking. And now we just gotta start removing trash. Juzu bracelet is also tempting. But we just gotta remove these cards that are adding 0 value. Like dodge and roll, you just need to go. Is there anything else that needs to go? Everything else is decent. Dodge and roll, you just need to leave. You just need to leave. Alright. Couple question marks before the next delete. Sounds fine. I don't think we're reading any books today. Apparition. I don't think this is an apparition kind of run. I'm gonna say no. Might be a mistake. Probably, almost certainly a mistake. I mean, here's what we can do. If I discard this, masterfully stab you, and then do this. Now we're not taking any damage. Alright, just... Well, I guess let's do... Well, let's make you weak. Now, you're not doing any damage. Let's do some Shiv action. Let's see what we draw. Yeah, let's discard a Shiv. I did this wrong. I could have killed a... Well, there's only one of them left, so it's not that bad unless we don't draw anything. Okay. Excuse me? What? Dude, this controller is fucking me over so badly. I did not press Y. It thinks I pressed Y twice. I did not press Y twice. Okay. This is the second time this has happened. Okay, Yep, masterful stab on you. Finisher on you. And then at least we can play this turn properly. Let's do a blade dance. Oh my god. Let's do... I keep accidentally going to the stick because it's Right, so what did I say I was gonna do? Oh, I guess this really is just the best way to do it. Okay. Yeah, again, there's an issue. Well, partially it's my controller to blame, but again, this game has an issue with buttons, with too many buttons being bound to the like why is Y the key to end your turn? It should be something like there's like pressing like pressing one of the sticks, something that you would never do by accident. I guess you can press a stick by accident, but it's a lot easier to accidentally press Y by accident. Right, let's draw some more. Let's retain. Wait. What is this game? Hang on. What is this? What is this controller doing? What is this? Am I like selecting something that's ending my turn? Or what? Because I don't get it. I do not get it. Right. So what is happening? I'm ending my turn. Okay. Now oh my god. Neutralize on you. You're doing 0 damage. 1 shiv on you. I guess just hit. Oh my god. Hit you 3 times. Eviscerate you, and I guess there's no point preparing. Alright, so now I press Phantasmal Killer. I discard this. I can just... I don't think there's anything in my deck that's causing me to end my turn, but I think it's just this controller is really messed up. It's one of my old controllers. We do have finisher. Excuse me? What the fuck, dude? Something is making the game think that I'm pressing Y twice. And I'm not pressing Y twice. Okay. Like, why is the button to end the turn the same as the button to confirm? See, that alone would... Hang... Input settings. Why are both of these the same thing? That's just... like, bad UI design. These should not be the same thing. Especially because there's nothing... Oh my god. There's buttons that there's nothing bound to. Or like... There's no key bound to them, but there's a... whatever. Why is this... There's no way to, like... bind one to one thing and the other to, you know, the other to something else. Let me just reset it to the default. You know what? We'll just do twos of the trade. Do a bit of this. What do I want to discard? I don't know, man. Just well-laid plans. Mother fucker, dude. What? Okay. Play. Oh my god. Play tools of the trade. Oh my god. Okay. I guess. You Masterful Stab. This will kill you. Like, this is a good run that I don't want to end prematurely, but I might have to. Or I might have to, like, do something. Because the game is... I mean, it's my controller, but it's partially the game as well. Alright, let's do a bit of draw and discard. Just get rid of that. You're doing 5 damage. Oh my god. Come on. Outmaneuver and survivor is fine. So we're frequently having too much energy and not being able to play all our cards. Why is the button to... And here's the thing, it doesn't ask you for confirmation. It just instantly ends your turn if you hit Y. Okay, something's a little bit... I need to just maybe plug in a different controller. So you know what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take a small break, and we're gonna come back when I've got this sorted out. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, I plugged in a different controller. This one... Like, the controller works fine, but this one has issues with the... like, connectivity. So hopefully those issues don't rear their ugly heads. Alright. Everything else about this controller is fine. We do want to upgrade. Yeah, much better so far. We could make tools of the trade free, or we could draw more. Let's draw more, because we're not having that many problems with energy. And let's take some unwanted things out of our deck. So what do we never want to see? Outmaneuver is one option. Maybe we keep outmaneuver and remove well-laid plans. Right? Just not that useful. We'll go to another upgrade. Mummified hand is decent. Now maybe we should have kept outmaneuver. But we've got other powers, so that's not a problem. Well, we've got one power. I don't think retaining our hand is really that useful to us. Making tools of the trade free is important. It could make a very expensive card free. I will try to do a... I will try to kill the second phase of these guys as well. We do have Finisher and Masterful Stab. One, two, three, four. So we can kill the guy in the back, and then we can do Survivor. Yeah. So... and then we can outmaneuver as well. Okay. So maybe we keep outmaneuver. Maybe it's not the worst. You know what is the worst, though, is this fucking draw. Like, are you serious right now? Are you actually serious right now? I want to save my cards for the second phase of this fight. Annoyingly, we're going to be taking damage. That was the first damage we took. So it's not that bad. We do have... I mean you're just dead. I will fight the powerful enemies. Now, we absolutely need to kill at least one of these jokers on turn 1. Right. It needs to happen. Use another... You know what? Let's get rid of this. I'm even gonna do Distilled Chaos. Wait, what? Was Finisher... We hadn't played any... Hang on a second. I'm redoing that. Oh, we gotta do both fights again? Okay, well... Well, shit. How did I do this? Okay. And we get this garbage draw, and we're gonna take damage, and it doesn't really matter what we do here, because we can just kill you like this. And then I will do the powerful fight. I might just lose against these guys. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. Blade Dance. This guy needs to die. He didn't die. Finisher hit the wrong enemy. Ah. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Well, we have Finisher now. Well, like, we have to kill them. I guess let's just do that. Let's use this because it's less damage. I mean, we got you dead. We got you dead. We got your number. That's actually pretty decent. That's fine as well. I don't think we take Quick Slash. Now what do we upgrade here? Reflex could be good. Adrenaline for more energy, prepared for more draw. Let's just upgrade Reflex. I'm probably just gonna take Outmaneuver out. I do want to fight one more elite. Don't like fighting these enemies. Let's get rid of Survivor and Neutralize. Because we'll Eviscerate at the end. I guess it doesn't matter what we do. Look at all this energy that we can't do anything with. Okay. I mean, you're dead. One way or another, you're dead. Yeah. Dagger throw, I will take. Right. These guys, we've already basically won a stronger version of this fight, so this shouldn't be that bad. Get rid of Survivor. Finisher will kill one of these guys. So let's kill the guy doing... I guess it doesn't matter. Let's kill the guy in the back. I mean, we've already damaged him, so... We'll do this. Alright, discard this. Phantasmal Killer, I guess we'll just play. Get rid of Reflex and outmaneuver. Phantasmal Killer again. It just gives us more turns. It doesn't quadruple our damage, which is unfortunate. But you know what, it's fine. Regal Pillow is decent, and I don't think we need to take that. Right, would like to still upgrade things. Adrenaline. More preparation. At this point, I think I will upgrade Adrenaline, just get more value out of that. And we'll probably die to this guy, but let's see, let's see. Maybe we won't. You know. Get rid of Reflex and Survivor. Tools of the Trade has made Finisher free, okay. Stab you. Alright, now end our turn. Alright. What do we discard? I don't know if we have Phantasmal Killer this turn. Or next turn, I'll discard one slice. This is kind of a trash turn. Guess I'll just play this. That's actually amazing luck. Get rid of both of these. And we do not have Finisher. Really? Really? One of the three that we did not draw was Finisher. Okay. So... Seven energy that we can't use. Oh, you took my Finisher. You took... well, we have Phantasmal Killer. None of my things that I needed showed up, eh? We can get Finisher back from this guy. Um, get rid of Survivor. Let's take you out. There's Finisher. There's Phantasmal Killer. Guess let's do it like this. And discard this. I think you're just dead. This Finisher's up to 12. We have more Blade Dances to play. And... Yep. There we go. First... You know what? We got a lot of shivs. We don't really need energy, so Wristblade is fine with me. In fact, Time Eater is the worst boss we could have had. Is there anything that we don't like to play? I think we kind of just want outmaneuver out of our deck at this point. Yeah. But do I need it out urgently, or can it wait until later? Because I kind of want to fight some elites as well. I guess I do want it out kind of urgently. What? Hang on. What did I feel like I messed that up. Oh, this was the preparation that only draws and discards one. Okay, so just discard this. Play tools of the trade. Unfortunately, this outmaneuver is clogging up our deck. We did have buffer though, so that's kind of good. Get rid of Survivor. I should have... You know what? You're dead. Swift Potion is good. We don't really take anything else. Okay. Let's do a draw and discard. That's actually pretty good. This is fine. I'll play Blade Dance just in case I didn't draw anything I wanted to discard, but I did. Phantasmal Killer is great. I'll put weakness on you. I think we're just gonna be killing though. Yes. See, the Shiv thing makes every zero cost... Sorry, not the Shiv thing, the Wrist Blade. I call it the Shiv thing because in my mind it applies to Shiv, but really it applies to anything that's zero cost. That includes Masterful Stab and Eviscerate. Which is just so fantastic. So, let's masterfully stab you. Let's start doing a bit of damage to you. Hit you twice. Hit you once, and Finisher should kill. Yeah. Pretty good build. Do we take a slice? I don't think we take a slice. It may mess up our draw. We should just remove outmaneuver. Your services are no longer needed. I don't even think you take another preparation. Blade Dance is an interesting idea. I think we just need to be able to cycle through our deck a little bit quicker. Yeah, I will absolutely take a rare relic. Let's do this first. Masterfully stab you. Then, let's see what we draw. Tools of the Trade is fine. Get rid of a Shiv, I guess. Yeah, sure. Get rid of a Shiv. He's been interrupted. And I'd say that's a pretty good split. Didn't get the turn 1 kill, but not sure we really needed it. Get rid of this and this. Stab you, and your health is so low that we can just kill you with shivs. Tungsten Rod is decent. I don't think we take that. And now we go question marks. Do we take Madness? So with Madness, what we can do is we could just make Eviscerate free permanently. We can make Finisher free. I think you do take Madness. And I think you gotta upgrade something. Make Eviscerate do even more damage. Make Finisher do more damage. Let's make Finisher do more damage. Alright. Remove a card. What would we remove? Or do we just want to upgrade a card for certain? If we remove neutral, we wouldn't want to remove neutralize. It's a 0 cost attack. I genuinely don't think we remove anything, because even Survivor, it's something for us to discard if we don't have Reflex or Tactician in our hand. So maybe we just... Oh, it's only random cards. It's... I guess we'll do adjustments. Honestly, that's fine. Alright, stab you masterfully. Neutralize you. Yep, it's something to discard. Gain more energy. Tools of the Trade. Buffer has worn off. Guess I'll get rid of this. And we want to play Madness because whatever it makes free, it's going to be good for us. This is good. This is good. Eviscerate is already 0 cost, so you know what, that's fine. I think we just play the Madness just to get it out. He's still not attacking. Stab you, do a bit of this action. Just discard that straight away. Play a bit of this. Do a bit of that. And now I think we can just kill him with the finisher. Yeah. Yep, Horncleat is fine. And we don't take that. Okay. Toxic Egg is fine. This enemy is not fine. This enemy really sucks. You know what? Maybe we just let him be. But we didn't have a great first turn. Let's do a Masterful Stab. Let's do Tools of the Trade. Let's draw. Let's get rid of this. Both of them, I guess. Let's draw some more. That's outstanding luck. Now let's do this. Now let's do that. Let's discard both of these. And let's sit on this. Alright, discard. Tactician. Now we're kind of at the end of the line. I'll draw, I guess. Because we are full up on potions. Stab you. Do this. Do that. Like, and we've got to interrupt him and stop him from putting a curse in our deck. Okay, we're taking a big hit. Do we just tank it? I'm just gonna tank it. Oh, we had buffer. We had buffer. Hallelujah. Right, we'll do this. Do that, and I'll see what we get. Get rid of that. And this. Okay, I guess get rid of one of these. You Blade Dance again. That's good. Now we're at the end of the line again. But he's dead. Okay. I think we just go question marks. This guy's gonna give us a curse, or he's gonna stab us. Or I guess he healed us. You know what? That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna start improving Blade Dance. We cannot remove any cards. These are all useless, dude. Add 3 shivs, apply 6 poison, gain 2 energy are all kinda useless. Sneaky Strike? I don't think we take it. We want to lean into 0 costs if we can. Final elite. Oh, this sucks. Well, at least we'll have no shortage of cards to discard with the 3 burns. We do have buffer. No need to use adrenaline right now. Yeah, I mean, we'll still try and hit him as much as we can. But yeah, pretty terrible draw. This is only slightly better. There's some good stuff in our draw, but none of it showed up. So I guess I'll... No, I'll discard a Shiv. Put weakness on you. And we have no more draw. Well, this frickin' sucks. Maybe we can get him to the point where we can kill him with the potion. Oh man, this sucks. Are you serious? Are you serious? No, we have buffer. We have buffer. We have buffer. We're fine. We're fine. Because we can just kill him like this. Oh, like this. Here we go. Tough bandages is pretty good. Gives us a bit of defense. Now then, what should we upgrade? Honestly, just more draw and discard or better eviscerate. More draw and discard, I think. Alright, let's go in. Okay, well this is a garbage turn, but... Since, you know what, if I... do this, I can make finisher free. Now it'll be doing more damage. We've also played a lot of cards. Let me do this. Snecko oil, liquid memories could be an interesting thing for some point in the future. Now he's doing one really big hit, and it's in our interest to this is good. It's in our interests to... Okay... We'll leave adrenaline for later. Unfortunately, buffer is gonna wear out. We can play 4 more cards. The way to do it would be... I made a mistake. These shivs are gonna clog up our hand. Yeah, I made a mistake. I guess I'll do that. Guess I'll do this. Eviscerate is free? This sucks, dude. What? Are you serious right now? Oh my god. Okay, get rid of Tactician. Guess we'll still do... Oh my god, more shivs. I need to just drink that potion. What do I discard? Man! Oh, what are you doing to me, game? He's probably trying to heal right now. No, 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 no. All right. So the last card we will play is Finisher. If we use Liquid Memories and bring back Eviscerate, then I think he's dead. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Well... Okay, so my microphone randomly randomly stopped getting detected by OBS. I was worried that it happened like half an hour ago, and I'd have to just scrap the entire episode. But luckily, it seems that it happened right as I killed the time meter. So there was like about a minute that I was rambling on, and it it didn't capture that. But you know what? It's okay. So we won this run. We'll talk about how we won this run, and let's talk about how this run went, and I'll tie it back to what I was saying at the start of the episode. So we won because we got Pandora's box, and we were lucky. We were extraordinarily lucky with what Pandora's box gave us. But it again goes to what I'm saying about the silent. The only way you can win with the silent is if you just replace the trash deck with something else entirely. With every other character, that is also partially the goal. But with the silent, it is especially... It's sorely needed because the silence starting deck is just that bad. No damage and mediocre defense on top of that, right? Making enemies weak, basic defense aren't gonna help you that much. Like they're just not. They're just not gonna help you. They will maybe help you a little bit on Ascension 0, but not on not on the levels that we're at right now. So we needed that shot in the arm. Everything I said at the beginning still stands, even though we weren't playing with the Silence horrible starting deck. You're not gonna get Pandora's box every single run, right? It's not gonna happen. The fact that we were gifted a lucky win by the game, you know, today, notwithstanding, the next run, we're probably gonna get something else. But I feel like this controller has some weird thing where it goes into sleep mode if I don't press the buttons. And I feel like, I don't know, is this a new Windows update that has introduced this? Or, whatever. There's lots of technical troubleshooting that I need to do sort of just on my own. Like, thanks for sitting through all of the all of the issues I was having. My other controller, I had no idea that apparently this was even a thing that it does, but apparently sometimes when you press Y, it registers it as two presses, even if you've only pressed it once. And a lot of our fights were getting, well, a lot of our turns were getting immediately ended, and that was really annoying to deal with. It seems like of the three controllers I have, each of them have their own. They're like the Slay the Spire characters. Like the controller I have right now, it's good, but it sometimes just goes to sleep. Right? Like they each have their own different weaknesses. I'm just gonna have to buy a new controller. Anyway, that's something for me to do. But yeah, thanks for sitting through this episode, through all of the technical issues, through all of my ranting and raving about the Silent, who I still maintain weakest character. Yeah, you won, but do you have any idea how much easier it is to win with the Ironclad, with the Defect, and not have to worry so much about, oh, I hope I draw the right cards because you're gonna have a small enough deck, because you're not two card removals behind. Because even with all the luck that we had, we were still getting screwed over by bad draw. Because sometimes you just draw the cards you need at the wrong times. But yeah. Let's try and end on a positive note. The positive note being that we won, and on the first attempt today, no less. It felt like a very, very long run because there were bumps in the road along the way, but we got it done. And next episode we can go back to the Defect, which I really enjoy playing. It's a strong character with a strong start, and you can immediately start putting strong cards into your deck. You don't have to wait for like 3 or 4 cards before you set up some weird Rube Goldberg draw discard machine like you have to do with the Silent. You can immediately get going with Claw. You can immediately get defense with Glacier. Anyway, we'll talk about that more next episode. For now, I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you'll join me next time for when we take out the Defect. And until then, my friends, take care.